very pleased to welcome Jesse Lou Ernstein, Chief Corporate Development Officer. Jesse, welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's great to have you. It's great to see you here in London. And so for those that are unfamiliar with FireFly Metals, could you tell us a little bit about the company and give us a little bit of background?
Yeah, so FireFly Metals is a copper-focused developer. We're dual listed on the ASX and TXX under the ticker symbol FFM, and we're focused on developing a large-scale, high-grade copper asset in a top-tier jurisdiction. And more specifically, our flagship asset is the Green Bay Copper Gold Project in Newfoundland. And it's very quickly advancing toward development. So we have the perfect combination of grade, scale, access to infrastructure, and execution capability, which is all coming together at the right time in the copper cycle.
Indeed, there is a lot of excitement around copper, especially in the coming years, and you're in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
You say we just had a panel on Newfoundland, and that also sounds like the government is very encouraging towards mining projects. So is this your flagship mining project, and how is working in Newfoundland?
We love working in Newfoundland. So Green Bay is our flagship project. We are, obviously blessed geologically with a high-grade and large bulk tonnage project. But the other attractive aspect of this project is its location in Newfoundland. So we have access to cheap and clean hydropower from a power line that passes right through our property, paved road access that's accessible year-round, and we're surrounded by skilled labor and community support. As well, I should not forget to mention that the Newfoundland government is extremely supportive and also very efficient. So after we applied for our environmental permit, we received that within 45 days.
That sounds like a world record over here. I mean, that is incredible.
100%.
Yeah. Wow, you have to be excited about that. What a great time to be in mining. Okay, excellent. So what do you think is there? Like, have you drilled this out? Where are you in the project?
Yeah, so when we bought the project 2 years ago, it had already come with over 200,000 meters of drilling. And since then, we've drilled an additional 131,000 meters. So it is very well drilled off. However, the deposit remains open both down at depth and as well as laterally. But with all of that drilling, we've recently just published the resource update that has over 1.4 million tons of contained copper in measured and indicated and inferred categories together. And we also have over 1.1 million ounces of gold contained in the resource as well. So it is truly a large deposit.
Okay, excellent. And so as far as the roadmap, how do you see this playing out? What is the trajectory here, say, in the next 6 months to 2 years and beyond?
Sure, yeah. So we continue to drill aggressively from underground. We have 6 drills turning, and that's aimed at converting more of the inferred resource into measured and indicated, especially since recently we've just discovered this high-grade core zone where the VMS and the bulk tonnage footwall zone are converging into a thick, continuous, and high-grade core area. For us, that's at 3.9% copper equivalent. So it's extremely attractive, and we want to build that into the mine plan and potentially anchor the early years of development. So we want to convert more of that into measured and indicated, which is a requirement for being listed on the ASX. Over 70% of our resource have to be in the M&I category. So just to summarize kind of the key milestones that's coming up in the next 6 to 12 months, we're expecting to publish a PEA in the first half of next year. That's going to be anchored by another resource update just before then, so also in the first half of next year. And that will be followed very quickly by a feasibility study, which will then spell out and anchor the financing plan as well as development plan.
Okay, excellent. And as we wrap up here, Jesse, do you have a message for investors? What do you want people to take away from this conversation?
Yeah, so Green Bay really has the perfect combination of high grade, large tonnage, access to infrastructure, and and existing permit. So we think this is the perfect opportunity and quite a rare opportunity for investors to get exposure to such a high quality copper asset at the right time of the copper cycle.
Okay, excellent. Jesse Liu Ernstine, Chief Corporate Development Officer at FireFly Metals, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.